It's wrong to get together with people and talk about stupid shit to feel important. I went to a university. What'd you do? We sat and talked about stupid shit to feel important. Then what? Then we did stupid shit to make sure that when we felt important, we could manipulate people so they would be stupid enough to think we was important. Really? Yeah. Well, that sounds perfectly grisly and stupid, doesn't it? How what? Yeah, how long did we do it? Well, as large groups, we've been doing it ever since the dawn of civilization. Oh, how philosophy king of you. Philosopher kings. Being enamored with your own perception because you compare yourself to other people and say, I have a better perception with you, I'm a philosopher king. Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, did you fuck up? I'm not Jesus. Okay, thank you. Let's see. And Jesus was made to reflect the philosopher kings, but a God philosopher king. You know, and it's like, that's just crazy. Well, one is two. Life is okay. Life's eternal, grace infinite, right? Right. Okay, let's Proverbs this one. Here we go. Okay. So, as the faith of Psalms sustains the wisdom of prophets, so shall lieth. Not lieth, because Goliath is crazy, man. So, guys, you know, this song right here, you know, is basically talking about sex. But they're calling it the merry-go-round of love, you know, all night long. Which, I've done before. It wasn't all night, it's mostly all day. But, it's fun when you're young and stupid. When you're young and in love, teardrops fall because maybe they're just sick of you. Don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. But, a teenage love. But, it's not meant to last. Of course not. You know, you get old and she's like, that's the 14th kid, son of a bitch. Get away from me with that goddamn direction or I'm going to cut it off. Okay. But it's like, okay. Crazy laughing grandma serial killer. I get it. Guys, look, a lot of it just comes from the way that people are treated. Okay. You treat people like shit, they'll act like shit and laugh. And that's disgusting. It is. It needs to stop. Like, too sweet, man. It's not me passing gas. This is a fabric chair. It's, you know, it's one of them little fold chairs. It's a chair going, whoa. If I pass gas, I'll be like Natalie. I farted. I raised her, right? So, but... She's cutie pie. Yeah, my little Ray, my Emmy, and my Kate. Yeah, there's everything good about Amy. Yeah, Amy was abused by perverts to try to make me into a mad person. I had to marry her. I didn't want to. I was told in my head I had to. I was like, but I don't want to. She's screwing around with that crazy dude. That's what she said. Tried to kill Natalie in the womb, and they have the evidence to prove it because the cops dropped him on top. He was beating her when she was 8 months pregnant. The cops dropped him on a cup of glass coffee table and then dropped him 2 times down the concrete stairs and then hit his head 3 times off the top of the car going in. So yeah. So he was definitely, they showed up and he was beating a pregnant woman. Oh yeah. You guys just don't know cops, do you? Dave Peterson, one of my best friends, is a cop. Bob Cummins, other best friends, is also a cop. You're beating up a pregnant woman, the cops show up with a can of, you know, you thought Rodney King got his ass kicked. Ain't nobody watching. Oh, that's concrete stairs. You're going to have you're going to spend half your time in incarceration in the infirmary. Do not beat pregnant women. Cops come with a big can of whoop ass if they catch you beating a pregnant woman. Okay. That's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong to do that. It's also wrong to put yourself in that position. What do? You show up and somebody set him down, restrain him, and set him down before I kill him. What are you gonna do? Catch my breath, because that ain't gonna stop that kind of behavior if I do that kind of behavior to him. I want the baby to grow up to know that the baby's loved, and I want him to know he's loved. I just don't want to show it to him right now because I want to just break his fucking neck. You understand? Hi, I'm the spirit of King David. I'm a little bit better person. That one lady, you know, from the Bible, a little bit better. It depends on the situation. I think in most cases, a lot bit better than most people. Good people, I'm a little bit better than. selfish people, a hell of a fight a lot better. And the reason why good people are better than selfish people. Right? So, the one lady, she said that they're a little bit better than the rest of us. Yeah, you're kind of a sweetheart who wants to be a good person and not real selfish. So yeah, I'm a little bit better than you. But the people that invade your house with technology for philanthropy, oh, I'm a hell of a fight a lot better than they are. And I'm better than you because you won't do anything about it because you're afraid of dying. Me, I'm not afraid of dying. I don't like being tortured, but they're well aware of that. And I'm going 60 years old this July 19th. And it's been 60 years of complete torture by the worst assholes in the history of the world, And then you got all these selfish people thinking, I think by 2013, if you and Obama and his friends had showed up, I think I think it was entirely tangible that I could have gone, it's a lovely day today, and gone walking hand with hand and listened to Jennifer Lopez and say, I was so stupid. I know, but, I'm a very patient person. Okay. You said that to me? Well, you want me to disagree with you? You were completely lunatic, right? Yeah, seriously. As loony as my ex-wife? Oh, hell yeah. Sometimes even worse, right? I don't need this. Why not? Don't you come to terms with yourself? Otherwise, you won't come to terms with yourself, and then we'll still have to be living with your ego, and your ego sucks. Let's get rid of it. Okay, pitch it off here. It's Billy Joe McAllister. This is Tallahatchie Grinch. No, just your ego. Okay. How's that feel? Like I lost a part of myself. The best part to lose. Be better to rip your eye out, but don't do that. It's, not literally. Just figuratively. All right. So, I think by 2013, we could have had a great time. Or even 17. First, 5th of 17. No, she was with Rodriguez then. That's right. I was hoping for her to end up married to Rodriguez, and that would be her forever love for the end. It's not a forever love. It's, guys, life's eternal and grace is infinite. If you try to engineer relationships, you become like these assholes that are trying to stream me on Hulu, right? Okay, and so don't be like that. They're crazy. They put data centers everywhere. We got to stay in power. Power is the glory of God. You might as well be walking on the sun. Gosh, damn, somebody smashed him in the mouth. Okay. Hey, now you're an all-star. But what the fuck? Hey, let's get out of Silver City, man. That money in the lockers is hell. Like I told the kids in Sierra Vista, if I could give you the secret to the key of life for $1 million, you ain't got $1 million. The secret is don't take the $1 million. Why? It's not valuable, but life is. Life is nothing, life is nothing, life is nothing but a slap in the face. Right? It's a big rat race, right? See the pictures up there? Yeah, those are old Aggies. That's Darrell Harris right next to Walt Williams. See, that's Walt Williams and Darrell Harris. Is that Andy Doris? No, it's not Andy Doris. One of those is Joy Pisarcik. Yeah. It's James Petrie. Oh, there's Doris right there. Okay. Is that Roy Jarella? I don't know. And so, yeah. Going through all that. Okay, so those are old Aggies. Because a lot of times you see Charlie Johnson up there, right? Did you know he went to Sul Ross? He was a defensive back at Sul Ross before he transferred to New Mexico State and became their quarterback. Yeah, he was a defensive back at Sul Ross. It happens, man. Archie Emerson was a cornerback in junior college. He got a scholarship as a cornerback at Northern Arizona. They had him be running back on the scout team. The rest is history. Okay, it's like, what? Peyton Award winner, and the people in Hamilton. Now that was a good football player. Yeah, he's a very good football player. But he's from California. He's about 5'8", about $185, $190, and he played cornerback because he was too small, according to the coaches and stuff. And to play running back, right? And then they had him play on the scout team. Well, you okay? But Emerson at running back, he's played running back. I was like, God dang, nobody can tackle him. Let's put him at running back. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's funny. Old Arch Deluxe. Oh, he's fun to watch. Man, I know people at University of Montana were glad when he graduated because you'd watch him play against Montana up there in Missoula, and it was like watching a man among boys. It was like everybody else was moving in slow motion, and he was moving at regular speed. The fuck? They could not catch him. He took 80 yards. And I'm like, this is Montana. This is a good football team. Okay. And when we lost to Furman and stuff, yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I was bummed. I was listening to it on the radio. Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck. Yeah. Furman had a good team. A lot of really good, fast athletes. Yeah. He played against guys as talented as Archie before, you know. So they had a thing to. He had a good game. We just lost by like. We lost by like 4 points. It was at home too. It was kind of a drag. Kind of a drag. I thought that was the year that we'd get to the Jacks would get to the championship, because they also had Travis. Wasn't Travis Brown the quarterback then, guys? Denver Broncos. Preston Parsons also played with Denver Broncos. Well, Preston was good. Yeah, Amy was like, oh yeah, we went to go see him play. We were gonna go again, but 9/11 happened. But yeah, let me see. I don't have stuff. I've only got one program left of NAU stuff. I had some football programs. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened to those. But I have a lot of stuff I don't know what happened to. It got thrown out. I made people mad. I made Tina mad. I made a lot of people mad. I made people mad, so they got mad at me and they took all my. Yeah, they when I go talking and when I'm determined for us to live the Lord's Prayer, I will piss anybody and everybody off to get them to realize they're wrong to do it. And the people will do mean things to you. They'll throw away all your childhood memories. They'll help the military kidnap your kids. They'll give them back to your wives your wives were sexually groomed and abused by the military, and they posted on underlying chat rooms for everybody in town to watch at the fort. Hey, I wouldn't want to be him. Why? I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I'm the most brave, faithful, kind, caring man that stops corruption of people that feel powerful because they use money and technology to manipulate you and think, if you don't do as we say, we'll make your life miserable. Yeah, but life's eternal, grace is infinite, and I'm perfect, and you're a complete fucking pathetic pervert asshole. I like Johnny Wilder too. This is when I recorded off the computer. And when I record the stuff off the computer, it has a little bit higher thing than the ones off CD, because of the way I set so it's loud. So you can actually hear this song better than a lot of the other ones that are recorded off a CD. This is the one I recorded off the Bitbox, because I didn't have the CD or the album, so I recorded this off YouTube. I love this song. I love Rod Temperton. Rod Temperton's my dog, man. Because I remember since Off the Wall, I didn't get into much of Michael's stuff, and then it's like Rod Temperton wrote that. Oh, get the fuck out of here! That sounds like his. So tonight, gonna leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy. I love Rod Temperton. I love that little British guy. He knows how to take some R&B and he wrote Super Soul Sister, man. He wrote Lay It On Me, right? He knew he was like Brand Anthony Gaines. That's my official right nigga there. That's Rod Temperton. Temperton's the shit, yo. I love this brother, man. I love this brother. It's all the songs are written and composed by our keyboard player, and it's this white guy, and he's from England. He has a British accent. Get out of here. That's great. I wonder how he would sing the songs. All you do is dial me up on the telly. No, we call the telly's the telephone. No, the telly's not the telephone. The telly is the TV. Shit. What do y'all call the telephone in Britain? I know you call a car. I know you call the trunk to the car the boot. What do you guys call the car? They got all kinds of different names for shit and everything in England. Yeah, they does, man. What y'all talking about? Like I told you that story about my cousin Jeff, when he got in from Mendenhall Air Force Base to Clovis, okay, to the Air Force Base there in Clovis, right? And these two cowboys was sitting there smoking cigarettes. And you can't smoke on a military flight. And these two British girls got off and they saw him and they said, "American fags." And my cousin had to stop the two guys from getting violent with them. He's like, "No, they want a cigarette. In Britain, cigarettes are called fags." Then they ended up hooking up and raving together, But Jeff had to sit there and explain to the two cowboys, they're not calling you homosexuals, okay? They want one of your cigarettes. They want to drag off your fag. Like, they want a fag to drag. Oh, and drag. No, that doesn't mean that. Okay, do you understand? Wow, that's confusing, isn't it, though? Confucius say, wow, I'm confused. It was funny, though. Jeff told me that story. I was like, that's some funny shit. People they got that violent? Well, they thought they were calling them homosexuals. So, homophobic stuff. That's like that one time when that girl called me from California. And she's making reservations to go to El Paso, to go up to Ruidoso to the rodeo. And I was trying to talk her out of it. And she says, "You are so sweet." It's like, what? You think no, I'm a chick. I just sound like that. Dude, no, you don't. I'm sitting there lying like a motherfucker. Oh, okay. So you're a girl. Okay. And you go with a guy to the rodeo and Ruidoso. Okay, yeah, I'll be fine. You have a nice time. I'm like, I'm from New Mexico. You do not want to go, if you and your boyfriend, you don't want to take, you don't want the birdcage and take it up to Ruidoso. Hey, at the rodeo? Hell no. Hell no. I was like, no, I was trying to talk her out of it. You are so sweet. She kept telling me that. That is so sweet of you. And when she kept saying, that this is also recorded off of the VidBox. But this is one of the I don't understand why. This is like one of the big mind fucks that they did with J-Lo on me. And I'm like, but she ain't nothing like this. No. No, I'm more like the lady, and she's more like, I wake up in the morning, he says, I'm more like the chicken, she's more like the dude in this. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. How you feeling, huh? All right. Yeah. I am not Juliet, and I am not the sun. You need to shut the hell up. Just go gardening in your gray sweats. Leave me alone. Okay? You're obnoxious. You bet your ass I am. I'm tired. You see this shit? I get this every winter. See that? Is this one right there, right? Yeah. See, it's all red in my shooting iron. It's on the side. It's not on top of it this year, so it's still easy to shoot, and I don't miss much. It's like a form of shingles kind of thing stuff, because I have virus stuff from the stuff in the back of the grocery store and compounded with the vaccine. No, Mr. Kennedy is right. Okay. No two children are alike. And some of us that have very efficient and amazing immune systems that are earned through, there's Nathan Bedford Forrest and there's me, but there's good people and bad people that have these amazing immune systems, but they shouldn't be treated like they're everybody else. And you can't be around it. I have an amazing immune system, but my immune system affects people. Yeah, it's weird. I actually help people that are abused with my immune system, like when I was married to Amy and stuff, and then people that are abusive, it's the exact opposite. They get around me and I'm like Typhoid Ralph. He's like, oh, you're gonna get me sick. No, I just have a very good immune system and you have a very weak immune system. And so if you're around me, I resist disease, so it's not gonna affect me, but it could affect you. So please, if you're a Stephen Hawking type, stay away from me, because it could literally kill you, because I have such an amazing immune system and yours is so weak. And but other people that have their immune system is weakened through abuse, they benefit from being around me. It's really weird. They study it. It's like, wow, yeah, no, he actually, and they thought it was that I protect and save bad people. It's like, no, they react bad because you're abusing them. If you're the source of the abuse, my immune system is like, stay away from me, I don't want to die. But if you're abused, then it's like, all the people of Jesus, go touch me, heal me, right? And it does have those kind of effects. And I didn't know. I had to connect to their studies. That's crazy. It's not crazy at all. It's actually the way nature works. Like plants, like on the M. Night Shyamalan one with the trees where it's getting the people, he extremes everything. But it does have a lot of those kind of qualities to it. It's absolutely fascinating and wonderful. Because like with Peggy, I wanted to see, she went, I don't want to use condoms. I want to heal together sexually, and I want to see how my DNA affects you physiologically and emotionally. But she wasn't willing to do that. She was scared of the people in the virtual presence and the CIA, and she was scared of them, and she wanted money to survive them, and she panicked and would screw up stuff with money. It was really hard. I wanted to help her, but I couldn't. It was very painful because I love her very much. But I'm surrounded by the worst people in the history of the world. And they always study people like they're animals instead of let them be humans and heal together and love together. So they're just horrible human beings. And I don't expect them to change, but I'm always hopeful. Okay. So, we'll just keep, there's a lot of interesting things that go on with my DNA and my mindset, when I go to places and the way I affect people intellectually, emotionally, psychologically. Sometimes I can go, I don't even have to talk, just being in the place because of the way energy flows through my body, because I'm the focal point of faithful prayer and rabbinic tradition of religion. So it's just pretty cool. It's exhausting. Oh gosh, all the scars and the nerve damage I have with the stuff, the toxins trying to get on my shins, the way it affects my prostate, the way, God dang, my liver. It's hard, but I'm so strong. I want to see, how well I heal and recover once we're living the Lord's Prayer and the ecosystem is healing and recovering and people are globally. I want to see how amazing my body is. I want to tap in yesterday because I'm tired and this stuff sucks. Okay, guys, I love you guys. All right, peace.